Hello, hello, and welcome one, welcome all. Let me know if you're hearing me loud and clear there in the chat. It's another day, another evening session there in Tokyo, Japan, and we're here to bring you all the live updates. All right, welcome one, welcome all. So you're not missing out. The action will begin in about 14 minutes or so, but we want to be here early so that we can definitely be here together and we do not miss out on any of the action, any of the excitement. So, as you enter, please remember to hit the like button, the share button, and of course, the subscription button as we continue to grow stronger together. Also, let me know where you're tuning from in the chat. All right, so that would be fantastic. So drop the name of your country along with the flag in the chat and let me know who is here. And I'll be coming in the chat in a little bit. So I'm going to be there in a few seconds just to get a sense of who is here in the chat. So let me know too the event that you're hoping to see in this afternoon or evening session there in Japan. I know for some of us, it's morning, 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 and that is okay. All right, we're here together. So come on, guys. Hit the like button, hit the subscription button, share, share, share. Tell a friend to tell another friend about the voices in education. And let us just continue to grow stronger together. All right, so you need to share this live right now. All right, and again, welcome, welcome, welcome. And as we're here, all right, the screen is not yet live for the results and all the updates. All right, so as soon as that is ready, I'll definitely share that screen with you. And I am just looking here in the chat just to see if there are any comments coming in. All right, and Faye. All right, fantastic. Faye is here. So Bahamas is locked in. Welcome, Faye. Welcome back. Happy to have you here with us. And come on, guys, keep hitting that like button, that subscription button, and share. So now we need to get the number up. All right, so let's keep going. Let's keep growing. So just share, share, share. Tell a friend to tell another friend about the voices in education. All right, so it's another day. All right. Can Jamaica get some medals today? So we have the 110, all right, hurdles final. And not just Jamaica, but other athletes for sure. But again, I'm a Jamaican, so I'm going to perhaps speak in that term. But for sure, we're here to celebrate all athletes in the context of their achievements. And it's not easy for the athletes to go there and give off a show, give us the best that they can, and so we want to support them as best as we can in that context. So I want to hear from you. Who are you? What are you looking forward to seeing in this afternoon session? All right, so we're just waiting for the screen on this end to go live. Again, welcome one, welcome all. And the relay. The relays usually don't do like they eat for the heats, and I'm assuming, Faye, that you're talking about the 4x1. That's my assumption there, that you're making reference to the 4x1. It's usually down to the latter part, but I'm going to check on that for you to tell you exactly when. So 4x4, the heats will be, but guys, I'm a little bit confused. The 20th of September, that's Japan. So it's going to be day 8. All right. So whatever that falls. Likewise, the 4x1s, as I said before, they're usually, the second to last day. And then the finals for the relay would be on the final day, day 9. All right, so that's my understanding there. So the relays will close off the championships. All right, so you'll have like the 4x4 final, the 4x1 final, so day 8 and 9. So yeah, that's the situation there in that context. So again, welcome one, welcome all. We're so happy to have you guys here. You're not missing out on any action just yet. You're definitely welcome, Faye. And we are just getting ready, all right, to get some updates from Tokyo, Japan. I believe they say konnichiwa. Hopefully, I'm getting that right. All right, so again, welcome one, welcome all. All right, let us just continue to grow stronger together. And I see about 20 here and we're counting. Let's get the likes up, all right? We just need to start out good. So once you enter, just hit the like button, hit the subscription button, and let us just continue to grow stronger together. Also, I'm curious. Let me know what time it is where you're tuned in from. So it's about 5:27 Jamaica time. So let me know where you're tuned in. And I'm assuming in Bahamas, Faye, it's about 6:27. So yes, guys, in the morning. So let us know the time, what time it is where you're tuned in from. So for those of you who are coming, please remember to hit the like button, the share button, and the subscription button, and let us just continue to grow stronger together. So you know what? I'm going to share that other screen. So 6:25 thereabout in the Bahamas. Sound good? So I am going to try and share this other screen here so that you can see some of the information that you're asking about their faith. So let's just try and get that up for you. So hopefully you should be seeing that screen now. All right, so we're just waiting, as I said before, for this to go live. All right, because we're not yet there. So you asked about the 200 meters and, Sharika. So let's just see if we can take a look. I need to kind of swap this out, but we'll figure it out. All right, so this is heat 1. All right, so let's just go over to heat number 2. And this is about day 5. So today is day 4. So we'll figure that out. And this is heat number 2. My understanding is that Sharika should be running. This is the third heat. Then this would be heat number 4. Sharika is in heat number 5 and she'll be running from lane 9. Now that's interesting. And then heat number 6. So that will happen tomorrow. All right. Tomorrow about somewhere, close to this time, somewhere there, that's gonna be tomorrow. All right, so we'll be here to keep you posted. So that's day 5. All right, so Japan, they're definitely, I would say, ahead of us in the context of time because now is evening in Japan. All right, so hope that information helps. All right, Max Morgan, welcome, welcome. Thanks for hitting the like button. John Leone, welcome. All right, good morning to you too. Wayne from Montego Bay. Welcome, welcome. Good morning to you too. All right, and you're wishing you and all our athletes a good and productive day. Same to you, same to you. And John is saying Sharika all the way for the Caribbean. Welcome, guys, and let's hit the like button as we continue to grow stronger together. So we're expecting to see our screen here going live in a little bit. All right, so again, welcome, welcome. And Tech Gaming, welcome, welcome. No, you didn't miss anything. You're right on time. So we start a few minutes before so that, if we, from time to time, sometimes we have technical issues just trying to get connected with YouTube. So we try to come on a bit early, at least 15 minutes there-ish or 20 to give us some time to, even if we should get in a little bit late, we're not going to miss a lot. So, and it's early in the morning, so we try our best to do that. So that's how we are trying to operate in the context of these updates here. All right, so you're not missing out. And what I am going to do, I am going to try to refresh this page just to make sure that, we are good to go. All right, guys, so the page is live now. So we're going to just switch again to our screen here. And so you should be seeing that live information on screen. So whatever we're bringing to you, we're bringing it to you live, all right? So you are not missing out. So in the context of the 800 meters, that will go in just a couple of minutes. In the first heat, we'll have Ibrahim, Dejamel, all right, Alex, Justin, Handel, Giovanni, David, Jared, and Ingura. All right, so for sure we're looking out for Sejati in this one. We are also going to look out for Ingura, and I don't know, perhaps it's the top two. We'll see. We'll see what happens in this one as soon as we get the information. We have 7 heats, but for sure, I'm thinking Sejati should take this one, and we'll definitely see what happens. But from what we have been seeing so far, some of these events, the athletes that you're expecting, they're not necessarily always on top. So we'll definitely keep an eye out on that for sure. Ovi is here. Welcome, Ovi. I don't know if you want to pop in for a little bit. My apologies. I'm going to come right over to you.
Yeah, thanks for having me. And, welcome, guys. We're really happy to have you here with us. We are definitely up and running and hoping that we'll have a great morning with you. Remember, as you come on in, hit the like button, hit the subscription button if you haven't. Let us try to keep it as close as 1 to 1 in terms of the likes today. So as soon as you pop in, hit the like button so that we can keep it 100% in terms of the likes. But we're happy to have you guys here, and we're excited to see exactly what will happen with the athletes out there in the on the track and in the field as well. So thank you so much for being here. Continue to stick and stay. Remember to drop in the chat which athletes, which events you're looking forward to seeing, and let us know as well if you're a new subscriber here. We want to give you a warm voices medication. Welcome. So remember, that's what's going there. See some persons liking. Thank you so much for taking time out to like. We're at about 50% when it comes down to the like. So if you're here, haven't liked yet, please hit the like button. But we're totally happy to have you here and we're excited to see what happens.
All right, fantastic. So you can see that the screen is going. So just about 200 meters now, and we're seeing Andal, Jared, Ngura. So we'll continue to watch as they get closer to that 800 meters mark. So just about 300 meters. All right, Andal is there. Jared and David. So 400 meters to go, or a little less. Andal, David, Jared. Is there anyone here from St. Vincent and the Grenadines? Andal, David, Jared. And 600 meters to go. It's Andal, David, Jared. And let's wait to see what happens here as they get to that 700 meters mark. Andal. And let's see what happens as they get to that 800 meters mark. All right, so it's David of Spain, or David, as they would say in El Espanol. All right, taking that one, Sejati, coming in the number 2 spot. All right, Ngura, all right, in the number 3 spot. So it's the first three, all right? So the top three from each heat, plus then the next three fastest time, so small cues, will move forward to the semifinal. And it's just unfortunate that Handal is all the way down in the number 5 spot. Perhaps did not time, is run very well, and so faded, right, as they get closer to the finish line there. All right, so that's that. So we see the big cues. We'll be looking at that 145.16, 145.32, just to get a sense of whether those two athletes, will perhaps move forward, or that 145.37 for the Kenyan there. Welcome one, welcome all, and we move over to heat number 2. And so for this one, we should see Samuel, Peter, Tom, Marco, Abdelati, Mohammed, Kelvin, Tiernan, and Musa. No, we're expecting the Canadian Marco Arop to be there, but again, as I say, we don't always see the top athletes, coming to the front in this context. Mohamed of Spain should be there somewhere too, and we could say Samuel of the Netherlands, but we can't underestimate the Kenyans and the Ugandans. So, is there anyone tuned in from Kenya? How about Uganda? Let us know in the chat. All right, so welcome one, welcome all. We're so happy to have you guys here with us. Please remember to hit the like button, the share button, and the subscription button. Cezanne, welcome, welcome, welcome. And yes, John, based on what I am seeing there, what we saw there. All right, so again, welcome, guys, welcome. We're so happy to have you here with us. Please hit the like button. Can we get the likes up to 20? All right, so let's go, 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 go. As we get closer and closer, and share the live too, and let us have some more persons joining us. So we're going to see the second heat, and that will come up in a little bit. All right, so we'll watch on screen again, but just to let you know that the women's triple jump that is currently going. And so I am looking at Shanika Ricketts of Jamaica. All right. So just to let you know, so let's just quickly just take a quick look here. All right. So Shanika Ricketts there, she's about to take her jump. I am suspecting based on where she's at. So we might see this change in a little bit. So Shanika Ricketts of Jamaica there, getting ready. I suppose yes, and so in a little bit we should get an update there. Game face is on, and we'll definitely see what happens in that context. So in a little bit we'll just she's asking for some cheers from the crowd. So we'll definitely see something popping up there soon. All right, so looks to be a no jump on our first attempt there for Shanika. So we'll come back. Yeah, definitely overstepping the board there. So we'll come back to that. So let's now return our attention to the second heat. So we're waiting for heat number 2 to get on its way. All right, again, welcome one, welcome all. We're so happy to have you guys here with us. Please remember to hit the like button, the share button, and of course, the subscription button. All right, so we're seeing Leonis Perez of Cuba going to jump there as well. So lots happening. All right, on the track and also at track side. All right, is there anyone tuned in from Cuba? Bienvenidos a todos. And again, welcome one, welcome all. So you're not missing out. In another minute or so, the second heat should get on its way. And we're just waiting for heat number 2. So I'm going to just check in the chat there just to see what's happening in the chat. And as you rock and come in, guys, Suzanne is saying yes, it's a no jump. All right, indeed. All right, as we rock and come in, guys, rock up the likes and the subscriptions. All right, please tell a friend to tell another friend and another friend about the Voices in Education. So, right, we should get this 800 meters off in a few seconds. You should see that screen going. All right, so again, I have Marco should take this one, but it's the heat, and so they're not going to expend a lot in the context of their energy, so they just want to get that big Q. So welcome one, welcome all. We're so happy to have you guys here with us. Please remember to hit the like button, the share button, and of course, the subscription button as we continue to grow stronger together. All right, so in a little bit, I'll be in the chat there. Uganda, I sense that Namara is in the chat right now. Garmel, rep. All right, I'll be in the chat in a little bit, but I heard that you guys are here in the chat. A little birdie tell me, All right, so welcome. And we should see the screen popping up. So hopefully it's going. We'll just see. But if not, I'll definitely update you in the context of heat number two. All right, so let's see what happens here. Not popping up as how I would want it to. Let's just shift and get back here. Sometimes it's like this, but we'll figure it out. Let's just do a little switching here. I think it was coming up. All right. And let's just do this. And we're going to go back to our 800 meters. Heat 2, I don't know. Heat 2 is just not coming up, guys. But I'll definitely let you know in the context of the results. All right, so Loti, all right, and then we have Tom there right now based on what I'm seeing in the number 2 spot. Arup of Canada in the number 3 spot. All right, so again, I believe the top three, they will get the big Q in the context of moving forward. Welcome one, welcome all. So it's Loti. All right, remember I told you about the Kenyan, so Kelvin. You can't write them off. And then Arop, let's see if he's able to sustain that energy. Arab understand that now he has to run as they get closer and closer to the line. Will Arab be left out of this? No, I think he gets there on that number 3 spot. All right, so it is. All right, let's see here. It is Mohammed of Spain taking it, Loti of Kenya in the number 2 spot, and Arab getting that number 3 spot there for a big Q. All right, and Chappell, all right, is in that number 4 spot, all right, of the Netherlands. So he'll be waiting to see in the context of the times. All right, so we have so far, the small cues. We have Chuot, Roban of St. Vincent, and I'll keep you posted in that context. So we hope that the screen will just pop up back. All right, so we're not getting the results, but I think I know what I need to do, and we'll get it up and running. All right, so I'll just have to stop sharing here a little bit, guys. And that's how it goes sometimes with the technicalities. No fault of ours. All right, so again, welcome one, welcome all. I think I did what I could, but eventually it should work. All right, so hopefully it does. So we're not getting the results as how we would want them to, but at least we have the page with the athletes. So I've tried my little thing here, and it's really no fault of ours. So we'll just have to wait for this to just come back on its own. But that's how it is sometimes, all right? Technicalities will pop up, and we just have to deal with them. So I hope you understand, but in a little bit you'll have that. So we have different connections, as you can see here, or perhaps recognize. Maybe you can't see, but recognize. And so that part is good, where we can have you covered in the context of all that is happening. So for the next heat in the 800 meters for men, we'll have Ian Ibrahim Mariano, Gabriel, Ben, Moad, Cooper, Matthew, and this looks like Message. So hopefully I am getting that correctly. So the it's Gabriel that I guess is expected to take this one. All right. And then we could look for the athlete there from Poland, Widerka. And let's see here, Moad of Morocco. But we'll definitely see what happens in the context of these events. So I am going to jump back in the chat here because I need to get back in here just to see what's going on. All right, so I'm going up to see here, and Garmel is saying, to Beavis and Havana, see or no? Verdad? Carmel is saying I live in Havana. All right. Namara, welcome. Our man is number three. Okay, Tom. Definitely. And Garmel answering there about Sharika. John. St. Lucia, the hurdles. Um, do you know the name of the athlete? John, and I could give you a little bit more, but just from my recollection yesterday morning, depending on where you're tuned in from, I can't recall any St. Lucian. Is it the 110 hurdles? The 100 hurdles? Sorry, 110 is for men. All right, Tech Gaming is saying we understand. Garmel is saying Shanika should qualify for the final with ease. All right. And we're going to check in on that faster. So, Angela, welcome. So, we have the 800 meters going and we have the triple jump going. So, if you're a Jamaican, all right, we know that, we have Shanika Ricketts there in the triple jump. All right. So, and we also have in the 800, let me see which heat. Maybe in one of those. We have Tyrese Taylor there. All right, in heat number 4. And let's just see here. Navaski in heat number 6. All right, so just for you to get a little update there. So we're waiting for this heat, and it should, hopefully the screen is working. But if not, we'll definitely, keep you posted as to what's happening in the context of this one. Welcome, welcome all. We're happy to have you here with us. Please remember to hit the like button, the share button, and of course, the subscription button as we continue to grow stronger together. Rock and come in, guys. Rock and come in. We don't have the music, but just rock and come in, all right? How does that sound? Good? Hopefully that is sounding good. And you know what I'm going to tell you right now? Guess what? Guess what I am going to tell you right now? Can somebody tell me? Guess what I'm going to tell you right now? Of all the available choices, you got to like, share, and subscribe to Voices. We gotta do that again for sure. So the 800 is well on its way, and this is the heat number 3 of 7. All right, so you're seeing the athletes there on screen, and let me tell you that slogan, you could say that is from Robert Millington. Robert was on this live yesterday. So if Robert, if you're here, welcome, welcome. So we have Patterson. So Ben, currently in the lead. Widerka. All right. So the athlete there from Poland in the number two spot, but that quickly changes. So we're seeing quite a lot of changes as they continue in this 800 meters. So Patterson of Great Britain still in the number one spot. Maud of Morocco in the number two spot. We have Garcia of Spain in the number three spot right now. Again, it's the top three that will move forward. Patterson is still there in the number one spot of Great Britain. And we see why Durka, the Polish, now moves into the number one spot. Patterson in the number two spot and Garcia of Spain in the number three spot. And they're running now to the line. And let's see how this one will continue. The top three for sure is clear in this one. All right, so Wajderka of Poland got the number one spot, Patterson of Great Britain in the number two spot. But guess what? Gabriel of France came in the number three spot there. All right, so your top three there. Moving on to the semifinal, and of course, the next three small cues will also move forward in the context of time. Welcome, one, welcome all. If you're just tuning in, all right, we're happy to have you guys here with us. And please remember that of all the available choices, you got to like, share, and subscribe to Voices. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Robert Millington, big up you. All right, so guys, let me just check in the chat here just to see what's going on. And Johnny saying I can't remember her name. She's new to me. She's based overseas. All right. I am pretty much alone for most of this, John, but I'll try to do my best to just check. All right, in that context. Abiba, welcome. The 800 meters are currently going. All right. Okay, you got the name. Asia Lawrence. All right. Thank you. I'll just check on that for you. Welcome, guys. Welcome. We're so happy to have you here with us. I am not too sure I'm seeing our name popping up there, John. Not not seeing our name popping up. All right, so again, welcome one, welcome all. Robert, you hear me calling your name. Happy to see you there. Happy to see you in the chat, Robert. You hear me calling your name. Tell me, say you hear me calling your name a while ago. All right, welcome, Robert. I just called your name saying big up you. All right, just said your tagline for us. So happy to have you back here with us. All right, so again, welcome one. So now, guys, we move to heat number 4. And in this context, we should see Tyrese Taylor, Ivan, Andreas, Catalin, Bryce, Sian, Alexander, Peter, Ball. All right, Australian, so not Netherlands here. I don't know. Steven. All right. And so we'll definitely see what happens in this one, especially looking out for the Jamaican to try and get into that semi-final. Welcome one, welcome all. All right. I'm going to just try to just see if this would work. Just one quick stop to just try again. And again, this may just be, what's going on. And again, no fault of ours. So I'm just checking here, guys, to see if we can get some things on the screen. But again, welcome one, welcome all. We're so happy to have you guys here with us. Please remember to hit the like button, the share button, and the subscription button as we continue to grow stronger together. I might have some luck here or no. No, maybe it's something with the 800. I am not too sure. But at least we have the names on screen, so once I call them, you can kind of figure out what I'm saying, right? So it's something over nothing. All right, so let's just go back to this screen and hopefully, just hopefully it will come up. But as you know, we're definitely here keeping you posted as well. So that's good. Again, welcome one, welcome all. We're so happy to have you here with us. Please let us know where you're tuned in from. And I'm going to get back into the chat, but this one is about to get on its way. So I want to keep you posted as to, what's happening in this context as well. So welcome, welcome, welcome. And do you believe the Jamaican will move to the next round? And Suzanne is saying, I'm drinking my Jamaican Strongback herbal tea. I'm so thankful and grateful. We gotta be. And I just Googled and it gave me this to Julian Alfred and Aisha Lawrence. I'm not too sure there, John, but I'll definitely follow up on that name, Aisha Lawrence. All right, so they're off in the context of this one. Heat number 4 of 7. And we're just waiting for them to get on over on the inside lane there. And just waiting to see. Tyrese seemed to be in about the number 3 spot at this point. But for sure, you have athletes that are coming forward right now. So it's Appel, Ball, and then Taylor. Tyrese. All right, he's fading somewhat. So let's see how best he'll keep up with the group. Still in about number 3, number 4, in the number 4 spot there. All right, so we have Bryce. All right, so the American takes the lead in this one. And then we have Peter of Australia in the number 2 spot. And we have Tyrese of Jamaica. They're still running well in the number 3 spot. Again, the top 3 will move forward. And I guess he understands this, but then he has to time his race pretty well. So we have Bryce, all right, Peter. Now in the number 3 spot, we have Sian, all right, of Ireland. So now it's a big run to the line. The Jamaican is being run out and he's coming back. He's coming back, guys, and he's should. It's close, but I think he should at least get that. Let's see what happens. It's going to be a photo finish for sure. The number 2 and 3 is clear. Mac Phillips getting that number 1 spot. Bryce getting that number 2 spot. And guess what? Guess what? The Jamaican gets the big Q for the number 3 spot, 1:45.13. Big up you. All right, that was a good run. He saved a little for those last few meters, which was very crucial because everybody was just trying to get in there. Let me tell you, the number 4 ball got 1:45.15. So it was pretty close. All right. So again, a good run there from the Jamaican to get a big Q. So going into the semifinals. So that is definitely good. Welcome one, welcome all. And Cezanne with the Jamaican flag. And yes, Taylor is in. For sure, for sure, for sure. That is fantastic. All right. Yes, guys. So if you like it, like it. If you want to get super in the chat, why not? We would really appreciate, your support, whatever it is. But the easiest ways to support us is by hitting the like button, the share button, and of course, the subscription button. Let us just continue to grow stronger together. All right? Stronger together. Let us just continue to grow stronger together. Let us just continue to do that. So just support us as best as you can. And let's just get, this one going for sure. So in a little bit, I'll just switch that screen. And just know that we're giving you the best, of the best right here. But guys, we wanted to hit the like button, all right? Hit the like button. All right, now I think this system is trying to play some tricks on us because we're all the way, all right, system at heat number 5. So I'm gonna try something to see if it will get up to the time. All right, so let's just try here and see if it will just get up to the time. Welcome one, welcome all. We're so happy to have you guys here with us. Well, the system is not yet up to the time, but I guess it's coming back somehow. And there's just a little bit of glitch, I guess, in the system. So for heat number 5, we should see Peyton, all right, Mohammed, Francesco, Mark, Tobias, Abdullah, Cole, Emmanuel, and Ryan. All right, welcome, welcome, welcome. And perhaps we can take a quick look. Let's see if the results are here for, yes, we have some results here for the triple jump. So right now we see here that we have the Cuban already qualified here, as well as Tia. All right, and so already qualified here of Dominica. Welcome one, welcome all. We're so happy to have you guys here with us. Please remember to hit the like button, the subscription button as we continue to grow stronger together. So we see Shanika Ricketts there. So we'll see what happens in the context. And as you can see, we're getting some updates there. All right, I can tell you the women's 400-meter semi-finals coming up. And I can't wait to see the showdown between Sydney and Pauline. But Sydney is going to do Sydney things. We're seeing the warm-up track. and I'm seeing Paulino. I saw Sydney McLaughlin Levron a few seconds ago. So that's going on there as well. So we're just keeping you posted. Let's take a quick look at Group B. So we have Yulimar Rojas of Venezuela. Hola todos. And this looks like Povea of Cuba. All right, they're qualified. So we'll see what happens. So we'll keep you guys posted in this context. So let's see if, okay, there we go. So it's getting closer. All right. The system will get back eventually. So it's pretty much just running the race there. That was just done. So let's see if it catches up with heat number 5. All right. So hopefully, and it might be a little bit behind, but let's see what happens. All right, guys. So at least we know that it's going. All right, so while that is playing catch up, we need to be up to the time, right? So don't watch that. It's just trying to catch up. It should be at heat number 5, but at least it's coming back. And again, it's just a system at point. So soon, hopefully, that will be all, fixed. So let's see if it jumps over to heat 5. All right, and so perhaps we won't be in sync right now, but let's see what happens. But all right, so again in this one, Peyton, Mohammed, Francesco, Mark, Tobias, Abdullahi, Ko, Emmanuel, and Ryan. All right, so we'll see. So the Kenyan should take this, Emmanuel, and then we look to see Mark and perhaps Peyton, but we'll definitely see what happens in the context of this one. Welcome one, welcome all. We're so happy to have you guys here with us. Please remember to hit the like button, the share button, and of course the subscription button. And Tech Gaming is saying that was good, definitely. All right, so I'll keep you guys posted in the context of this run. Welcome, welcome. Wayne is saying, please don't give me heart attack, although I like the excitement. You're doing fantastic. All right. I'll be very mindful of that, Wayne, because we want you to be here, so I'll be very mindful. All right, so heat 5, it's there. So let's see if this catches up. They're being called back to the start. Perhaps it's going to be a faulty start. Perhaps a little bit too anxious there. So let's see what happens in this one. And the officials, they're talking to an athlete there, and that athlete will get a yellow card. And I'm trying to figure out. Looks to be lane 6, maybe. Perhaps a Canadian. All right, but we'll see what happens. So hopefully the screen is going. So I'll just wait to see if the screen is going and we work. At least we're caught up. We're at there and there you go. It's going. It's running. So again, we're expecting Emmanuel. Emmanuel there at 100 meters, and we'll see what happens. It's the top 3 that will move forward in this one. Welcome one, welcome all. If you're just tuning in. And again, let's see. Let's see what happens. I don't know. All right, let's see what happens here. So, still watching, and we'll definitely keep you posted. Don't worry about the screen, guys. I got you covered on so many other areas here. So, we'll perhaps just pause that for a moment there. All right, so Wyoni, so that's Emmanuel. All right, in that context, and we have Clark very close there, and we'll continue to watch this one as it unfolds. Again, welcome one, welcome all. We're so happy to have you guys here with us. But as you know, the expectation is that the Kenyan will take this one. All right, so we'll see what happens in this context. All right, again, welcome, welcome, welcome. Tobias of Norway takes the lead now. All right, Asan there of Canada, currently in the number 2 spot. All right, and then we have here in the number 3 spot looks to be Mohamed, all right, of Algeria. So we'll see what happens. But for sure, I'm expecting that the Kenyan will be there. All right, so in this one, we have Mohammed now in the number 1 spot. All right, Emmanuel of Kenya in the number 2 spot. All right, let's see what happens here. Emmanuel of Kenya is moving forward, looks to his left, look to his right, and just eases down over the line there. All right, so it's Emmanuel of Kenya taking this one, then Pernisi, followed by English. All right, welcome one, welcome all. So Emmanuel there in the number 1 spot. And then in the number 2 spot, there you go, Francesco. And then in the number 3 spot, we have Mark English. All right, there you go. So the system is back up and running with me, I suppose. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so that is good to know. All right, I'm looking and Wayne is saying it's spicy. John is saying the system probably have a muscle problem like Juju. Juju will be fine. Juju will be fine, you know, and as Ovi would say, track and field is a very ungrateful sport, you know, but Juju will be fine. She's in there. Well, I'm happy that she's there. Remind me of the name again, please, John. And Wayne is saying it's spicy. All right, so welcome one, welcome all. Let us just up over to the triple jump or jump over to the triple jump. All right, so we are wondering if Shanika is going to get that big Q. So we'll come back to see what happens here for sure. All right, and in this context, so we'll definitely see what happens. All right, so we'll keep you posted. Let's take a quick look at Group B. And Akilia is in there. So we have the 2 qualifiers there. So we'll see what happens. Again, welcome one, welcome all. And we run back to the 800 meters. We should be at heat number 6. All right, so in this one, we will have Yanis. All right, Luke, Masalela. Is there anyone from Botswana here? Elliot, Max, Patrick, Johannes, Navaski, Anderson out of the 876, and Mohammed. Welcome one, welcome all. And I'm not going to let the screen confuse you when I'm giving you my excitement, all right? So until that screen is ready for us, all right, we'll be here. You're talking about Tia Lafond for the jump, John? All right, again, welcome, welcome, welcome. We're so happy to have you here with us. And let us just continue to grow stronger together. All right, so welcome, welcome, welcome. We're just waiting for this heat number 6 or 7. And let us see here, Garmel. All right, I am seeing you there sharing. I guess that's regarding rickets. and Robert there. All right, go Kenya. Welcome one, welcome all. We're so happy to have you guys here with us as we go to the next heat. And we don't like confusion, so I don't want that to be confusing you. I'm going to take you through this one because we have a Jamaican, not just because we have a Jamaican, but you know that I am a Jamaican. So, because I am a Jamaican, I'm going to give you some excitement. All right, so again, welcome one, welcome all. We're so happy to have you guys here with us. Please remember to hit the like button, the share button, and of course, the subscription button as we continue to grow stronger together. Welcome to Voices. All right, and let me see, perhaps I need to just take a little sip of water here to get ready for this one. All right, so we're waiting, just waiting. All right. And we'll definitely see what happens in this one for sure. And we will see if Navaski can get into this one. All right, so I'll definitely take you through to this with this one for sure. All right, guys, they're off. And I'll tell you what's going on in this one right now. All right, so they're definitely going off that very first bend, coming over into the inner lane right now. So let's see what happens here as they come over. And this is heat 6. So we have Masalela, all right, then Bergin, then Kristen, then Anderson of Jamaica in the number 4 spot. Remember, it's the top 3 that will move forward. So that's Max of Great Britain, Masalela, sorry, in the number 1 spot of Botswana, Max of Great Britain in the number 2 spot, and then we have Chris Christian of Belgium, all right, in the number 3 spot. Again, the top 3 will move forward. All right, Navaski has faded, but is coming back into this one, running really wide on the outside there. Perhaps needs to get closer on the inside, but obviously, if he's going to make a move, they're going to keep him out. All right, so we have Max of Great Britain now in the number 1 spot, Masalela of Botswana in the number 2 spot, Kristen of Belgium in the number 3 spot. Now, as they go toward the line, Navaski is running hard is Navaski. Navaski is going. Navaski hold on? And yes, he does for the number 3 spot. Can I tell you, can I get a whoa? Can I get a whoa? So it is Max taking that one for the big Q. Masalela of Botswana in the number 2 spot, and happy that he qualified there. And Navaski Anderson of Jamaica in the number 3 spot. We're not worrying about any small cues today. And let me just get this screen back up. It was pretty confusing because it was going and stopping, and but we have the results here on screen. So, welcome one, welcome all. If you're just tuning in, we're so happy to have you guys here with us. And I'm going to take a quick look in the chat now just to get a sense of what's happening in the chat. Come on, guys, if you like it, just like it. All right. And I am seeing Tech Gaming there all the time. We do, and he's in definitely. All right, so welcome one, welcome all. We're over 100 strong, and we're not yet at 50 likes. Hit the like button and the subscription button. Let us just continue to grow stronger together. What are you waiting for? hit the subscription button now. All right, so come on, guys, make voices your choice, all right? Definitely, we can do that. So, can I get 10 people right now to hit the like button? Remember, of all the available choices, you got to like, share, and subscribe to Voices. Robert, courtesy of you, big up you. Welcome, one, welcome all. And this is a space, a safe space where we share and learn from each other. We do that as it relates to quite a few topics. And so we are happy to have you guys here with us. It's just about 6:25. All right, in the 876. What time is it? All right, where are you tuned in from? Let us know the time. All right, would love to hear from you in the chat there. Let's continue to keep it real and respectful as we continue to grow stronger together. Welcome one, welcome all. And can I tell you, I'm getting wow, wow, wow. And I see Perline. Welcome, Perline. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And Perline is tuned in from the USA. All right, welcome, guys. Let's go, guys. We can get the likes up. All right, so 7:26 in the USA. All right, you see, different time zones. But guess what? We're all connected in this space. Can I get 10 more people to like 12:26? And I guess that is PM in London. Can I get some tea, mate? Mindset, big up yourself. I don't know if you're listening, but big up yourself. Soji, big up yourself. We have some Londoners here for sure, some community members. All right, welcome, welcome. All right, we're happy to have you guys here with us. Support us, man. Support us. We do it for the love and we do it for the likes. Oh my, hit the like button, hit the subscription button, and let us just continue to grow stronger together. Guys, we have one more, and we're going to test to see if the screen is going. We want it to come back. All right, so in about a minute plus there, we should see this one going. All right, so in the final heat, we should have Jacob, Philip, Eduardo, and this looks like Abderraham or Abderrahman, Marino, Silmin, Nicholas, Donovan, and Alex. All right, welcome, welcome, welcome. Kenya, you should be here. Loud and proud, Ghana. Is there anyone tuned in from Ghana? Please let me know in the chat and look at Gamil there coming in. Wow, wow, wow. Me like it. Me like it, me like it, me like it. And Wayne is saying, I think you should change your job. You're doing great. I love this. Wayne, you guys just love boosting up like Super Jen, and I love what I'm doing here too. I love what I am doing here too. Well, if you guys want me to change the job, wanna just hit the subscription button. All right, and let us just do that together, right? Let us work together. All right, you can do that. So, Wayne, tell the entire St. James, the entire Mobile. I don't know where it, I think it's shared, in Mobile. So, if a Flanker, Rosites, wherever CLM, wherever Montego Hills, I'm trying to remember West Bay. Is it West Bay? No, West Bay sound like Cayman. Some West something. Westgate, Reading, Lilliput, Mobile thing, up. Adelphi, Content, all the places I be, well, in St. James. All right, so we're so happy to have you here. So, that is definitely good. All right, to have you guys here with us. And let us just continue to grow stronger together. And you're giving Ed Barnes a run for the money. Well. Perhaps I would win the seat. What do you think, Garmel? Ed Barnes or is it Ed Bartlett, I mean? I wonder if I read that wrong. But, we're going to test this heat number 7 to see if the screen will go. All right, and there we go. Let's see if it continues. It usually just freezes at that 100-meter mark for a bit, and I don't know why, but we're going to just see, and it's moving 200 meters. Nicholas there of Kenya, and then we have Marino, and then let's just continue to see what happened. Asal there in the number 3 spot. All right, 300 meters. Nicholas Marino Donovan steps up now or runs up. Welcome one, welcome all. We're so happy to have you guys here with us. Let us just continue to grow stronger together in the number 4 spot. Nicholas Marino Asala. Remember, it's the top 3 that will move forward. Who will move forward into the semi-final? Let's see what happens as they get to that 500-meter marks. We have Nicholas Asala and Marino. All right, let's see what happens. Donovan should be there looking on, saying, I need to run. I need to time this perfectly. 600, Nicholas Marino, Asal. Again, the top 3 will move forward. They're guaranteed a spot. They're guaranteed a spot in the semifinals. 700, Nicholas Donovan Marino. Did Donovan time the race properly in less than 100 meters? We will find out. Come on, come on, come on, come on. The results are popping in. They're going to come up. Let's see what happens here. Donovan! Can I tell you? That's a big cue. Perfect timing. Silmain there. Another good timing in the number 2 spot. And Marino in the number 3 spot. So the Kenyan, all right, we'll have to wait to see if that time is good enough to get into the semi-final. Welcome one, welcome all. We're so happy to have you guys here with us. And perhaps the Kenyan there having led for a significant part of this race, perhaps did not time this race properly and just outrun himself in that one. Again, welcome one, welcome all. Let us know where you're tuned in from, and it's 7:30 in New York, just about. All right, fantastic. Welcome one, welcome all. Welcome to Voices. All right, guys. I don't know, Garmel, can you let me know how many likes we have there? I am failing to believe that we're not yet at 30 likes. So maybe just my system isn't really updating. So come on, guys. We can get to 100 easy peasy, like Tuesday morning, if it is Tuesday for you, or Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday evening, easy peasy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're so happy to have you guys here with us. And let us know what event you're tuned in for. That would be fantastic. Let us know in the chat. So let us jump over to the women's triple jump just to see what's going on here. And it looks to be here still the same two for the qualifiers there. And then in group B, all right, Rojas, still the same two on the Cuban there. Is there anyone tuned in from Venezuela, Cuba? Let us know. All right, hola a todos. How about Dominican Republic? Paulina will be coming up soon. All right, let us know. Let us know. Guess what, guys? Guess what? In a few minutes, we have the men's 110 meters hurdles semis. And guess what? Guess what? Guess what again, no? We have some Jamaicans in there. And guess what? The final will happen in this session. All right. So that's the event that will close off day 4. All right. So let us know too, how have you been enjoying the championships? What are some of the highlights for you so far? Or what would be your top moments so far in the context of these championships? So what is your top moment so far? I mean, it can change, but so far, based on what you have witnessed, experienced. What is your top moment? Welcome one, welcome all. I'm just trying to get into the chat here. Oh, sports commentator. I was thinking Mobe because I was calling out the places in Mobe. So I was wondering if I was calling out Ed Bartlett communities. So that's where my mindset went. Okay, okay. Welcome one, welcome all. We're so happy to have you guys here with us. Please remember to hit the like button, the share button, and the subscription button as we continue to grow stronger together. All right, let us just support. All right, we need your support. All right, and that would be fantastic. Just support us as best as you can. And Robert is saying, I'm still here, in the Bronx, New York. So, Jan Gamel sharing the same time there. Welcome one, welcome all. We're happy to have you guys. And guys, we need to get the likes up to 100. And let Robert tell you guys. You know what Robert is going to tell you? Do you want me to tell them, Robert? All right, I'll tell them for you. Of all the available choices, you got to like, share, and subscribe to Voices, okay? All right, of all the available choices, you got to like, share, and subscribe to Voices. Why not? All right, you got to do that right now, right now. So I'm counting to 10. 1, 10. Come on, guys, hit the like button, hit the subscription button, and let's just grow. All right, and we'll be here. And so, yes, guys, we want you to hit the like button. We want you to hit the subscription button. And let us just continue to grow stronger together. All right. So, again, welcome one, welcome all. Let us know where you're tuned in from. And Garmel is saying 34 likes. Come on, guys. Yes, guys, let's get 100 for the commentary. 100 for the commentary. Yes, and that's I like it, but I don't really like it. So boost me up and not like it. You know? Come on, tech gaming. I see you laughing. You have to tell us what you're laughing about in the tech gaming. You have to share the joke. All right. So welcome. So we're going to hop over here to the hurdles. All right, jump over to the hurdle. So in the first one, all right, we should see Tiago, all right, Shunsuki, Dylan, and this looks like Lou, Enrique, Orlando Bennett of the 876, and Shusi, Gregory. All right, so in the context of this one, the hurdles sometimes, they go pretty fast. Not sometimes, they go pretty fast. And because it's just, especially with this 100 and such a flat level, I'll try my best to give you my take of it. And sometimes by the time I understand the hurdle, the race is all done. So I'll let you know what happened for sure. All right, so right now, I believe with and I know Garmel is going to school me again on this if I am wrong. With the three heats here, it's going to be the top two from each heat and then the next two cues. All right, small cues that will move forward. I think I got it this time, Garmel. So the top two, all right, from each heat, and then the next two small cues will make it into the final. All right, so here Dylan is there, Enrique is there, and Orlando is there. But I have some faith in Bennett. So let's see what Bennett will do in this one. All right. So let's see. Let's see. Fingers crossed. You know the hurdles. Yesterday we were looking for Kambunji, but Kambunji decides that this is for me. I'm taking it all. All right, and so that's that for Kambunji there, for sure. So again, welcome one, and Waiting for the 110 hurdles for sure. Your voice, that is why I'm laughing. All right, take care. I don't know what my voice doing now. All right, so welcome one, welcome all. We're so happy to have you guys here with us. Please remember to hit the like button, the share button, and of course the subscription button as we continue to grow stronger together. All right, so don't be afraid to like and subscribe. All right, that's definitely important. Don't be afraid to do that. All right, and let us just continue to grow stronger together. All right, so again, lane 2, Tiago, lane 3, Shunsuke, 4, Dylan, 5, Lou, 6, Enrique, 7, Orlando, 8, Nomoto, 9, Gregory. All right, welcome, welcome, welcome. And focusing on my screen here, as you perhaps realize, guys, I am alone for this session, but I can let you know that the athletes, they are at the starting line and just getting ready, and I'm just going to ignore that screen there. All right, but I got you covered. So we are waiting for this one to get on its way. All right, so we'll see what happens, and I'll try to figure out what's going on. I have about 4 screens, guys. That's how things are going. And so yes, I'll definitely here to keep you posted because as a track girl, I don't want to miss anything. So we have backup plan. All right. So I am definitely here and waiting for this one to get on its way. Bennett, salutes. That's what we got there in the context of his introduction. All right. So again, welcome, welcome. I believe in Bennett. Type that in the chat. Believe with Bennett. All right, I like that. I like that. I like that. Believe with Bennett. All right, so let's see. Hashtag believe with Bennett. All right, so let's see what happens here for sure as they go to their marks in this one. And it's about time. Let's see what happens here. So top 2 per heat, and then the next 2 small cues will move forward. Let's be quiet for the start. All right, so we're pretty quiet for the start here. And let's see what happens. Again, welcome one. Set and off they go. I see Erdus crashing. It looks like the American there. Somebody topple over. Bennett is a little bit behind. Bennett is coming forward. Bennett is going forward. And my word, it looks to be Orlando Bennett, but I am not sure. But he should be in there. And it is Orlando Bennett of Jamaica. What did I say to you? Put in the chat. What did I ask you to do? Believe with Bennett. Look at that. 13-7. Enrique Lopez there, 13-29 with the big Q. We're not in a no queue room this morning. All right. In the name of Jesus, we're not in any queue room this morning. So we need to make up for Akira medal and miss out in that final. So we need to get that today. So that was a good run from Orlando Bennett. All of that I guess hurdling, falling, just maintaining his focus and getting the job done. Good time in there, and Dylan knocked a few hurdles, so for sure, that or a couple at least, I believe. But I saw hurdles flying, guys, and so it's sometimes a little bit challenging to focus on who you need to focus on all the athletes with all the distractions. But it is what it is. And welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. And so let's see here. I'm missing some comments and Garmel top moment, gold and silver for Glenn Mills, and 2 silver for Stephen Francis. So gold and silver for Glenn Mills. So that's Seville and Toby, I guess. And the 2 silver, okay, Clayton and Kishane. All right, got that. And because you're jack of all trade, I know the other part of that tech gaming and master of none. But you said jack of all trades, so work with that. Yes, Toby there, Cezanne. Yes, he did take gaming saying yes, 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 yes. Blessings, blessings, blessings. And Cezanne there with the Jamaican flag. All right, so let's quickly jump over this and let's go to the second heat. So in this one, we should see Eduardo, Cardell Tinch, Zoo, Lorenzo, Jason, Willem, Demario, and Enzo. No, guys, this one is going to be tough for Demario. We gotta call a spade of what it is. But, we see Ernest flying. So if some should fly in this one, Prince should be in it. In the context of times, we could expect Prince to get into that number 2 spot. It's going to be challenging because Cardell Tinch, but as you see with the top athletes, they do not necessarily perform. So we need a tagline, quick and fast for Prince. All right. Progress with Prince. So I don't know. That one did not connect so much. So we need something quick and fast for Prince. All right. Prayers for Prince. All right. I think I like that one. Prayers for Prince. All right. So even the small Q, but prayers for Prince. All right. Hashtag prayers for Prince. All right. So we're going to get this one going. So, yes, guys, it's a vibe here. And we try to give you some of the energy, but I need to get some water to prepare for this one. Prayers for Prince. All right. So that's the context there. Prayers for Prince. So we're not going to let that confuse us. And as we go now, all right, the athletes, they're being introduced. And in a little bit, this one will be going. All right. Come on. Somebody need to put in there prayers for Prince. Hashtag. All right. So welcome one, welcome all. And Prince is just doing Prince things, just focusing. That's the aim here. All right, so in a little bit, this one is going to get on its way. The athletes, they're being called to their marks, as perhaps you can understand in this one. And we'll see what happens. So come on, prior swap rinse. Let's see what happens here for sure. It's a task, but let's see. Even on one of those small cues, but prior sufferings. All right, we gotta start now. All right, so they're on their marks. Set, and off they go. All right, so Prince started out bad. Not the first hurdle. I'm just trying to follow with Prince here. It looks like the American is going to take this one. Yes, it should be the American, and it looks like Joseph coming in there of Switzerland, and it was pretty close. So some photo finish, and is going to determine the remaining places. So I'll try to get that screen back up for you, but even the small queue. So the screen is just blank right now. So we'll see if it comes back up. And guess what, guys? Guess what? Prince is really there with 1322 in the number 3 spot. So prayers for Prince. Remember, that's the hashtag that was connecting. So let's just look at the first heat here, just to get a sense of where that time will put. Well, really, Enrique came second with 1329, and he too was pretty quicker. So 1322 should be a good time for Prince. What did I say? Hashtag prayers for Prince. All right, so again, welcome one, welcome all. We're so happy to have you guys here with us. And we go over to heat number 3. We have Job, Jacob, Just. All right, Tyler of Jamaica, Cheng, Rashid of Japan, Grant Holloway, and Louis. Now, Grant isn't hurdling at his best right now. All right, so Tyler Mason should be able to get in this. So guys, we're working it out for the Jamaicans, and understand, because I am a Jamaican, it's not that other athletes. Grant is such a sportsman. I really love Grant, and so in this context, we're just trying to figure out, what what the possibilities are for the Jamaican. All right. And so Tyler Mason can get into it. So you know what the hashtag is going to be for Tyler? Trust in Tyler. All right. Hashtag trust in Tyler. So we need to start that one. So we have trust in Tyler. That's the hashtag. All right. Trust in Tyler. Believe. Believe with Bennett. Prayers for Prince. Trust in Tyler. Welcome, guys. If you're just tuning in, we're so happy to have you guys here with us. And Dalton, welcome, welcome. And Garmel is saying Grant is not at his best. I agree. And the Prince is a warrior for sure. Cezanne there, small Q. I guess you're talking about Prince there. Tech Gaming is saying prayers work all the time for sure. Do this and beat, when we pray. All right, so we'll definitely see what happens, and too that the men's 400 meters semifinals definitely coming up. So we're getting a glimpse at the warm-up track. All right, so just for you to know that. We also understand that the athletes, they have to be bussed from the warm-up track to get to the stadium. So again, it's good that we can get some, views from that warm-up area from time to time. All right, so guys, we're not going to wait on this thing. All right, so we're going to go with what we're going with, and then we'll wait on that system. It's playing catch up, and it can be very confusing, but we'll definitely see what happens. So again, in lane 2, Job, lane 3, Jacob, lane 4, perhaps this is just lane 5, Tyler, Justin Tyler, lane 6, Chen, lane 7, Rashid, lane 8, Grant, lane 9, Louis. All right, so we'll see what happens in this one. Gart, welcome, welcome. And Gart is saying goal, 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 goal. Come on, guys. I don't know. We need 100 likes. All right, hit the like button, hit the subscription button, and remember to hashtag in the chat, trust in Tyler. All right, we need to have some faith in Tyler. All right, our trust with Tyler. All right, because I don't want to think we're saying we're trusting in man, but we're just trusting in God. All right, so I'm trying to find the the letters that are connecting. All right, trust with Tyler, perhaps. All right, so let's see what Tyler Mason does in this one. And we're waiting for the athletes to mindset. Welcome. You know me call your name. You must hear me calling your name. Ask the people them in the chat how many times I call your name. All right, mindset, they're tuning in from London. All right, so we have our Londoners here. Welcome, mindset. Welcome. All right, so And I see you there, Suzanne. I'm so proud of our Jamaican guys. Definitely. All right, so here we are, and the athletes definitely getting ready. So they're about to be called to their marks, and let's see what happens. So Prince is in the queue room. All right, so just to let you know that Prince is in the queue room, and we're going to see what happens in a little bit. Come on, let's see. Remember, we're trusting. All right, we're trusting with Tyler. All right. All right, so we're hoping that Tyler is going to do Tyler things in this one. Jamaica, I believe, is poised for this final to sweep, clean sweep. That's what we're going there for. The top athletes, they're not necessarily at their best. So we'll see what happens in this one for sure. And Grant has been tearing down hurdles. All right, so they're off. Let's see what happens here. All right, Tyler Mason is out for a good start. Grant Holloway clipping some of those hurdles. Tyler Mason is going. Mason is going, and Mason should get this one. Mason gets this one. My word. My word. We are on fire. All right, so waiting for the time looks like 1312. It's a PB. What more can you ask for? So hopefully Mason can produce this or a little bit better in that final. So now we're concerned about the time. So we're going to go down to some milliseconds, because I believe we have an athlete here with 1322. So I'm just going to try to get the screen back up and running for you guys. Welcome, guys. I am hoping that I'm sharing some of this excitement with you. So let's just take a quick look here. 1322, heat number 2 with Prince, priors for Prince. 1322. This looks like 217. Let's just take a quick look here. And if my maths is, so we have, oh my word, we have 1319. This one looks sticky. If my maths is mathsing, it would tell me that Prince is going to be out, and the athlete from France is going to be in. Oh my word. Oh my word. Let's see, let's see. It looks that way to me. It looks that way to me. Or let me go back. This is 0.217, right? Let's go back. Let's go back, guys. Help me, guys. I need help in the chat. And this is 0.203. So what does that tell you? All right, you guys, I'll leave you guys in the chat to figure it out. I don't want to figure that part out, but still, prayers for Prince, and he did a fantastic run. All right, so mine say, trust in Mason. And let me see here. Where did I miss out? A final without Grant is no final. I get that. And mindset is saying, Ronnie, welcome, one love from Treasure Beach in Jamaica. Welcome, Ronnie. Prince time is faster than Bennett, I think. I think so. I think so. Garmel, because Bennett did, yes, 1327. It's just unfortunate that he was in a heat that was pretty fast, and he got 1322. But then look at heat number 3. We have somebody with 1322, and 1319, and this 1322. I think this is the issue. So perhaps they that French athlete got it over our dear Prince. So we'll see. We'll definitely see. We'll check in a moment once they update the list for the final. All right, let me see where I stopped off in the chat there. And yes, Ronnie, welcome. And I hope you invite the entire Treasure Beach to come on over here Mindset is saying I have a big cup of tea, and I hope you said good things. You mentioned me. Oh yes, definitely, definitely. I was just checking in and just talking about how we have some supporters there in London. All right, Dalton, welcome. The cup of tea is for you, by the way. Great run by Tyler. Yes, mindset. I need the tea. I need the tea. I had some tea earlier, but I can still take another cup. Okay, mate? All right. And then we have here Sizani, big up Jamaica, land of wood and water and athletes. All right. Prayer, prayer, prayer. God is so good. Yes, take game and God is saying one Jamaica. And Sizani is saying Prince is out. I think so too, unfortunately. Eco, welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. And yes, guys, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the subscription button. You know, all on a day night chat I boost me up like Super Jen. I don't win a reach 100 likes. Come on, guys, support us, man. Support us. Like, share, and subscribe. All right. And let us just continue to grow stronger together. Remember, I know me says so. Robert says so. Of all the available choices, you got to like, share, and subscribe to Voices. If you endorse this message, if you support it, just do the do no man. Welcome one, welcome all. We're so happy to have you guys here with us. Please let us know where you're tuned in from. And the big question is, what time is it? What time is it where you're tuned in from? And also drop your country a flag. Let us know the event that you're expecting to see and also your top moments so far in the context of these championships. Welcome, one, welcome all. Thank you so much for making it Voices in Education. Welcome, guys. Welcome to Voices. All right. And by now, let me just try this. If you don't know this by now. All right, voices can sing. All right, that's what I'm trying to tell you. I like to sing, but I can't. All right, so that's the thing. Welcome, guys. Welcome. It's a vibe here. That's what you guys have been telling me in the chat. So I hope you're not just boosting me up like Supper Jen. All right, so guys, let me just take my little time to scroll down here just to get a sense of, what's coming up next. All right, so the 400 meters for women, that's going to come up in a little bit. All right, so again, welcome one, welcome all. We're so happy to have you guys here with us. Please remember to hit the like button, the share button, and of course, the subscription button. Let's just see here with the triple jump some results here. So unfortunately, Shanika there not getting the big Q. All right, and then let's see here, Group B. It's a similar story. All right, so we won't have any Jamaicans in that final. All right, let's take a quick look at the men's high jump. And as you can see here, Romain Beckford is in this one. So we'll definitely see what happens. All right, so perhaps he's even out. I don't know. Looks like that to me, if I'm not or perhaps he's good. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Or you guys will let me know. All right, so welcome one, welcome all. We're so happy to have you guys here with us. Looks like Beckford is out. That's what my thing is telling me here. I believe, but you guys can let me know. All right. So again, welcome one, welcome all. We're so happy to have you guys here with us. All right. So that's what's going on there in the men's high jump. And so the next event, let's take a look here in the context of the hammer throw. And I know somebody had said, Canada was poised. Was it you, Sizani, that Canada was poised to take the women and the men hammer throw? They did for the women. And so we'll definitely see what happens here. Now, they're in the number one spot here, Heaton of Canada. All right, so the 400 meters, that's the next thing coming up in a couple of minutes here. And so in the first heat, we're going to see, all right, Yemi Shade Williams of Barbados. Is there anyone here from Barbados? Alia. All right, Natalia. Paulino, Dominican Republic, Republicana Dominicana. Bienvenidos a todos. All right, Henriette, all right, Wadeline and Dejane Oakley. All right, guys, so we'll definitely see what happens in this one for sure. Welcome one, welcome all. Let me quickly take a look in the chat. All right, and I'm just trying to figure out where I left off. And hit the like button. Definitely never to Jamaica equal there. Loretta, welcome. And Loretta is tuned in from Grand Cayman. Where in Cayman? Georgetown, West Bay. Talk to me, Loretta. Faye, I'll get to that. It's about 8:20, I believe. Jamaica time. All right. And Suzanne is saying I'm going to have some sorrel drink right now. Big up you. You said Jamaica. All right. And Eco, Brooklyn and Waterhouse in the house of absolutely. Thank you. Mindset is saying great coverage as usual voices. And the singing is getting better. At least you're honest. Thank you, Mindset. All right, let's give voices some more likes, guys, please. All right, the voices. Yes, we're definitely good people. Please do that for us. Hit the like button, hit the share button, and of course, the subscription button as we continue to grow stronger together. All right, so we're going to test the screen to see if that screen is working. Suzanne is saying Jamaican living in London. No, it wasn't me, voices. Okay. And Loretta is saying Bodentown. Bodentown. All right, good. All right. And Wilfex, a big up to everybody tuned in from Bodentown. All right. In the context of this heat, Paulino. So it looks like it's going to be the top two and then the next two queues. Paulino should take this one and then Henriette, but we'll see. Dejanay will have to run a good race to get into this one. Perhaps doing a newbie, all right, but we're going to support, Dejanay, and we'll see what happens. And I am sure Sade Williams of Barbados, she would like to get into the final as well. So she's going to run. I'm not sure how she's doing. I haven't seen much of Sade, but we'll definitely see here in a little bit. Welcome one, welcome all. And let us just continue to grow stronger together. And as you can see there, 100 meters. All right. And we have Henriette, then Butler. As they get to that 200 meters mark, Paulino steps up or runs up to take leadership of this one. All right, 300 meters. It's still Paulino, Henriette. And as they cross over there, oh well, it's a 49.67 for Natalia. Paulino had to settle in the number two spot. All right, so this is interesting now. All right, and then Henriette in the number three spot. So, guys, from what I have seen here in the context of this one, right? It was Paulina, all right, after coming, I guess, the 200 taking leadership there, all right, in the context of that event. And then Henriette was, kind of fluctuating between the number two spot with Natalia Poland. Then Paulina hit the straight, slowed down without checking. That's it, slowed down without checking, right? And so, guys, and then the athletes just came. And so, it is important. It could have been disastrous for Paulino. And so, it's important to just check to your left. So, she slowed right down and was just, and then some athletes, they were running hard because it stopped too. So, she just, yeah, she just has to be careful in that context for sure. And this could have been, this could have gone some other way, but kudos to her for doing that. Like, she paced herself very well and slowing down, but I am telling you that could have been, you know, not so good for Paulino. Welcome one, welcome all. We're so, so happy to have you guys here with us. All right, so as we get up there in number, all right, and I see Wilfex here. Welcome all the way from Kenya. Faith Kipiegan to break the world record. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And Ronnie, big up our brothers and sisters from Africa. Welcome to you, Ronnie. And is this a Starling? Welcome, welcome. And is this I guess Republicana Dominicana? Bienvenido. Bienvenido. All right, bienvenidos a todos. All right, and okay, there we go. And Sharma, welcome, welcome. All the best to the Caribbean athletes. So my doubles friends are here, the Twin Island Republic, and you're saying Nasa is your girl, rooting. All right, for her, Bahrain. Remember, you have Sydney McLaughlin. Sydney is doing Sydney things. All right, so in the context of heat number two, all right, we have Victoria, then Printasia, Mercy, Salwa, all right, and that's Garmel's, girl there. Isabella, Stacian of Jamaica, Like, Clava, and Roxana of Cuba. All right, so we'll see what happens in this one. So in the context of this one, for sure, Salwa, you're expecting to be there to take that. And then Isabella and Clava should give a run, but if we can get a PB from Stacy as we did, then we should be able to see Stacy there or even get close to get that small Q. All right, so we'll definitely see what happens here for sure. All right, so again, guys, welcome one, welcome all. Let me know if you're here. Let me know in the chat. All right, don't be afraid to hit the like button. All right, hit the subscription button and let us just continue to grow stronger together. All right, and you see with Nikisha Price now, should get a medal, yes, but sometimes I don't. Sometimes Nikisha Price reminds me somewhat, not as much though, of Nugent, and so, but I'm going to be fair to Price, she hasn't been out much, but we'll see what happens. And you're right, she should pick up a medal, right? But we'll see what happens. But just in some instances, welcome, welcome. All right, Anne Marie, welcome, welcome. Happy to have you here with us. Guys, Mr. Guys, come on, hit the like button, hit the subscription button, and let us just continue to grow stronger together. All right, support us as best as you can. All right. and let us just continue to grow stronger together. All right, welcome one, welcome all. And I need somebody to tell me how many likes we have, please. Let me know how many likes you see in there on your side. Kanjay, welcome. Not to my knowledge in the context of making the final. All right, welcome one, welcome all. Please remember to hit the like button, the share button, and the subscription button. All right, in a little bit, I'll be right back in the chat as we continue to grow stronger together. So any moment, we should see the screen going here. And again, just a little bit quiet for the start, but we should see some action going soon. All right, so we're going to not allow that to confuse us. So the athletes, they have been, let's see if they're going to get a faulty start here. I'm just trying to figure out what's the issue here. So this one is going to take a little bit more time. And it's a faulty start. All right, so we go again. So we have Salwa in this one, Stacey and Williams of Jamaica in this one. And we'll definitely see what happens for sure in this context. So off they go this time of asking no issues. And let us see what happens here. Stacy's running hard. So it's Salwa, Stacy, Clava. So right now it is Salwa, Stacy in the number 2 spot. Will she be able to maintain this momentum? Let's see what happens as they get closer off the curve there. Obviously, it's Salwa. All right, Stacy's fading a little bit. Will she find that extra push? Looks to be Gomez that is coming in here. And yes, that is Gomez there getting the number 2 spot. Stacy's perhaps about in the number 5 spot. So that means that she will not make it into the final. All right, so again, welcome one, welcome all. Let us just try to get some results coming up. There we go. All right, so Salwa there, 49, 47. 49.78, and you'll see the remaining results there. Let's look at 50.20 and 50.25 to see if Sade Williams, how she's faring off there. So perhaps Sade Williams is out 50.39. So she's going to be out of this one because we have 50.20. All right, so the athlete there from Barbados is unfortunately out of the final. All right, so let's take a look at the next heat and the athletes for this one. We'll have Paula of Spain, Charlene, Andrea, Martina, Amber, Nikisha Price, Sydney McLaughlin, Leveron, and Bassant. Now, really, when it comes on to expectations here, Sydney McLaughlin, and I am going to expect Nikisha Price of Jamaica to get out. All right, no, it's going to be a little bit challenging. I'm not sure where Amber is in the context of, what to expect, but that is we need prize for price. All right, so Jamaica's only hope right now of getting into the final. All right, so prize for price. All right, and Sydney's going to run hard and take leadership in this race. So Price just need to stay with Sydney as best as possible. Try not to outrun Sydney, but just to stay with Sydney. So Price for Price. All right, so Price for Price, guys, comment in the chat. Price for Price, and I'm coming there in the chat just to and I mean, price for other athletes, but because we're a Jamaican, all right? Price for price. I'm coming in the chat here, all right? And Stacy is going all out. They have to catch her, and perhaps she went out just a little bit too much, you know? Ronnie is saying 54 likes. Come on, guys, hit the like button. Emmanuel, welcome, welcome. All right, happy to have you here. Blessings, blessings. And Paulina is saving energy. Yes, but it could have been not how she expected it to be. All right. So definitely I understand that, but she just needed to check to make sure that while she was slowing down, she was, in the clear as well. All right. And let's keep going. Suzanne is saying big up Cuba and Caribbean didn't fare well so far, but come on, price. Yes, price for price. The price is right. All right, Shamar, welcome. The price is right. So, guys, hit the like button, hit the subscription button, turn on your post notification. If you're new here, we are here bringing you, they say morning, evening, whenever the updates and whenever they're having some action there in Tokyo, we're here. So I believe the remaining sessions, most of them, they don't have the morning session, which would be like the evening session for us in Jamaica. That kind of starts at about 5 o'clock there-ish up until about after 9 somewhere there-ish. Some of these events they don't have. All right, so just to let you know. All right, so it's not that we're not here. So turn on your post notifications. Sydney's bouncing from left to right, left to right, left to right, and it looks like she's talking to herself, saying a prayer, something, but she is there. And she stepped down from the hurdles, so she's going to try to set some records and to do some things. So we'll definitely see what happens in this one for sure. All right, so I have to process this one, guys. So hopefully that screen will run. All right, so and then I'll process and I'll talk and I'll share. So welcome one, welcome all. We're so happy to have you guys here with us. All right, if you have not yet hit the like button, what are you waiting for? You gotta like right now. All right, so hit the like button, hit the subscription button, guys. We're there here, and we still have to do the other life happenings. So come on, come on, come on, come on. Hit the like button, hit the subscription button, and as you can see there on your screen, my bad, chatting out the race here. Sydney McLaughlin now comes into this one. Nikisha Price in the number 2 spot. And guess what? I'm not going to say anything else. All right, so let's see how this one finishes as the times come up on your screen. Rural leading. What did I tell you about Sydney? Rural leading time 48:29. All right, and as you can see there in the number 2 spot, Amber 49:38. Season best for price. I guess you can't ask for more than that. 49:46. Should get a Q there. So price started out pretty, I would say, hard. Sydney is running, but you can't tell if Sydney is running hard or not. But Sydney runs very close to the inside of the lane. Very, very close to the inside of the lane, which is obviously good in terms of, conserving energy. Takes the lead. Price was in second, but Price could not endure and she started to fade, and then Amber, just came in. All right. And I don't know if Price was trying to conserve energy because she's just looking and perhaps did not check again. And it could be that she was just knowing that Sydney is going to take it. So I am slowing down, and then that cost her. And so let us just look here. 49.46 let's see here, is obviously better than on rate here. So that is good for price, and we're expecting that. Oh yeah, she's in. That would have been good because this race would have been very fast. All right, so Sydney there, we're leading time, and I'm perhaps expecting a record or something in the in the something or another early leading time, something in the final. So that's Sydney for you. Sydney will do Sydney things, but price to price work, guys, and as you would say in the chat there, the price is right. All right, so again, we're happy to have you guys here with us. And Dalton, their price to price, Amber and Price should fight it out. All right. 80 people have liked so far. Come on, guys, 20 more based on what Emmanuel shared here, and we'll get there. Namara is saying my prediction is as 1, 2, 3. Salva Stacy, okay, Clava, you need to perhaps get drag your live up, Namara. We're a little bit ahead of you in that regard. Sharma, welcome. Well, Jamaicans love their athletes. And for me, Sharma, in the context of Seville and my predictions here, um, my prediction was for Seville to win. That was my prediction. Seville to win, Kishane for the second, and it was on the condition that, Seville got through that very first heat. But it was even before, from the trials and what I saw, I said to my co-host, listen, Seville for the win, and that was just all done. And I guess you can say Seville really has Noah's ticket. So Seville for the win, and I am happy that he got the win. And it's not that we're not happy for Kishane, we're happy for Kishane. Kishane still has a lot to untap in the context of what he can achieve. So right now, when we think about Jamaican sprinting on the male side, we should see these two going back and forth. Sometimes perhaps the win will go to Kishane, but Seville is hungry or was hungry, and so he needed to get this and to get over this, and the best is yet to come for Seville and Kishane, and Kishan is going to want to have that gold, in that aspect. So the best is yet to come. So another 2 years for World Championships. And then we have LA 2028. So yeah, the best is yet to come, man. So we should see some good races, and perhaps we'll see Seville more on the Diamond circuit and Diamond League circuit next season. We'll see what happens for sure. But definitely a good run there. Um okay, all right, Namara, you're welcome. And underdogs make better stories. Well, I wouldn't put it that way. It depends on how you look at it, though. But I get what you're saying. All right, let's see. Let's see what's coming up next, guys. All right, so we'll have the 400 meters for men. All right, so that's what's coming up next. All right, so in about 5 minutes or so. And I'm going to just play some music, guys. I just need to take a quick break, maybe a few seconds to a minute. So you'll just hear some music going. All right, but the screen will be on. Well, I'm not sure if I can get this screen without changing this one, but let's just see here. So just give me a few seconds, guys. For you to get the music, I'll have to switch the screen, and I don't want to do that. Because when the screen is working, I just let it be. All right, so just give me a few seconds. So let's see who is going to keep the chat going. All right, while I take a few seconds. Garmel is stepping up. Sizani. Who else? All right, just keep the chat. Namara, I'll be right back. All right, guys. So back. Let me just take a quick look in the chat. So hopefully somebody kept the chat going. All right. So I'm just looking in the chat here. Ronnie is saying happy for Seville, but Kishen is going to be the Olympic champion and I guess I'm the second fastest man of all time. Kishen will run 967 in the near future. All right, Garmel is saying Amber will not finish in front of Price in the final. All right, Price is in, and now she's, I guess, in the game. Faye saying, yes, Faye, we have the hurdles final, 110. All right, and you'll see here the 1500 meters for women, what I suspect that you're thinking about with Jamaican athletes. And let's see here. Sherma is saying, okay, you're from TNT to me. The future is bright for the Clayton twins and Jamaican sprinting, both women and men. Indeed. All right, so Sherma, you're one of my doubles friends. Okay, good to know. Seville, Kishane, and Brian will make future events very interesting. All right, and Blake won't fade. All right, either. We will. All right. God is in control. All right. All right. Tech Gaming, thanks for sharing there in the chat. So, guys, I don't understand, how it is that you're here and we have the number here and you're not taking us up to, let me see how many likes. I don't even know if I'm not even seeing 70 likes on my end. So come on, guys, hit the like button, hit the subscription button, and let us just continue to grow stronger together. All right, so in this one, all right, we have Amar, Samuel, Attila, Christopher, Lee, Zakiti, Reese, and Bovell. All right, so Christopher is expected to take this. Perhaps Nene is going to be there. So we'll see what happens in the context of Bovell here. He will have to run pretty hard. All right, so we'll see what happens. All right, but we'll continue to believe with Bovell. All right, welcome one, welcome all. All right, so we're waiting for the screen to get going. Hopefully it is still working, so we're just being quiet to get this one off. And they're just not ready for us yet. All right. Let's put it that way. Perhaps this is a faulty start, green card, and they'll go again. So we're waiting for the first heat of the 400 meters hurdles, for, not hurdles, 400 meters for men. All right. All right, so this one is proven to be something else. So they have been called back. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out here what's the situation. So I am just trying to figure out what's the situation here. I think there is an athlete that's about to jump. So my, these athletes, they're waiting and they're about to wait a little longer. So let me just try and come on in the chat a little bit, but I am just trying to focus to see what was this situation. So it's a green card. All right. So I honestly, this is not good. And if you know me, I don't like this. I do not like this when the athletes are there waiting for so long to get a race going. So I don't like this. Come on guys, hit the like button. Hit the subscription button. Thanks for the update, Emmanuel's pathway. All right, is it I guess D read. All right. And they have to put Tina to anchor the relay final. They need to make sure they have Tia in there too. All right, Garmel is saying if it wasn't for Banassa. Oh, for Salwa. Okay, she was targeted. All right, so I believe the athletes they're perhaps going to wait a little bit more, which is just so unfortunate. This is like over 6 minutes or about 6 minutes because so the high jump. So let's see if they go now. Now that the jumpers jumped. So let's see what happens here. Again, welcome one, welcome all. We're getting closer and closer to that 110 meter hurdles final. So come on, let's see if we can get the numbers up to 500. Let me see if you share. We can get, let's see if we can get the number up to 500 here. Who is going to help me? And also like guys, if you like, the video will be recommended so more people will get to come over, right? So that's a part of you hitting the like button as well. No, these athletes have been waiting for over 7 minutes for this one little first heat to get on, so it's very much delayed. All right, so there you go on screen. Now it's pretty much this is it, they say. All right, so you can see Nene, and then we see Older Bovel, and let's see what happens in this one. Older Nene, and it's a top two, guys, top two. So 44-20 for Nene Lee of Botswana getting 44-51. Reese 44-63. So as expected, Bovell went out very hard. And I guess the aim was to try to get ahead of the field coming off the curve there. So he was running really hard at one point, obviously in the number one spot. Then he started to get into the number two spot. And then, he started to fade. All right, just coming off that curve there. And so once they get into the straight, Nene took control, easing down, but he was checking every now and then, every other second. He was just checking to make sure that he was good and he was covered because he understands here that it is top two. You can't afford to make anybody pass you on the line. So they waited a pretty long time. So Reese will have to wait to see if 4463 will be good enough. But a good run there by Bovell. Good try. All right, so we move on to the next one. We have Furlan. All right, Busan. All right, Charles, Jackery, Jereem, Roisin, Light, and Eduardo. All right, so no, Rashid McDonald, will just try his best and give us something. So we'll take what Rashid gives us. All right. So let's put it that way. It's not impossible. We'll take what he'll give us. All right. So we'll see what happens. All right. So if we can get give us a season best and I guess somewhat closer to the 43 there, then we'll see what happens, all right, in that context. But for this one, Patterson should be in there. Jareem Richards is going to run very hard. And I'm thinking that perhaps he will take this one. But you can't rule out the athlete from Botswana as well. So this one is going to be interesting as we continue to see, these events unfold. Welcome one, welcome all. We're so happy to have you guys here with us. Please continue to hit the like button, the share button, and of course, the subscription button. And as you know, and I'm just going to say this that, as soon as we get to that final event, I won't be able to stay with you guys for an extended period of time because I gotta run to the next life happenings. But I want you guys to know that once we're going live, I won't be able to set it up right now, but I'll set it up later on so you'll get the notification. But you need to ensure that you hit the subscription button and turn on your post notification. All right, so welcome, welcome. I don't think Grant is going to be in there. I can check after this race. I can definitely check. So we'll see because they're running a little bit behind schedule. All right. So based on that first race there, so let's see what happens. Come on, guys, hit the like button, hit the subscription button, and let us just continue to grow stronger together. All right, we need 25 people to like and subscribe. If you 25 people hit that like button, we get to 100. All right, 1, 2, 25. Come on, 25 people to hit the like button. All right. And Garmel is saying, you guys. Okay, do what you have to do. Well done, great job. Thank you. Yes, guys, we're doing so much and we're trying. Yes, we have to make it work and we're trying to be here as best as we can. All right, so we're waiting for this second heat to get on its way. So the screen should be going. All right, so we'll see what happens in this one and let's see what Rasheen will do. All right, and even a small Q, is going to get in there. So let's see. Let's see first. All right, let's see. Let's just see. Rasheen is going to silence us. This time, I hope he does it, after crossing the line. All right. Okay. Welcome one, welcome all. Again, we're happy to have you here. In a little bit, I'll be back in the chat, but all eyes are focused on screens. All right. So again, please remember to hit the like button, the share button, and of course, the subscription button as we continue to grow stronger together. There you go, 100 meters. We have Patterson Busang and Richards. All right, Patterson Busang, and we see their light coming in. Look at Colin there. Rasheen McDonald. Hey. All right, let's just wait to see how this one ends. All right, welcome one, welcome all. If you are just tuning in, listen, uno better put some respect for Rasheen McDonald name. We not talk about no small Q. We are talk about big, 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 big Q. And guys, let me just try. So Colin there with a real leading time for sure. But you know, McDonald was just there, you could say, in the backdrop, not seeing anything from McDonald because I'm just going to try to focus on McDonald. So they approached the curve, you know, McDonald was just pretty much there just now. So now you see the energy coming off the curve as a Roshin pick up a speed and the hands are moving left to right and Roshin is looking and Roshin is running and Roshin recognizes that Jareem Richards was coming but Roshin held on and he just give us the yes with the right hand. Can I tell you? No, you need to tell me. This is a season best, you know. Season best. All right, 4404. And what did I say to you? I said if he runs closer to that 43, I believe 98, that he, you know, had there for a PB, then we can see Rasheen. Let me tell you, big up to Rasheen. Rasheen is in the final. I don't care what the results will be in the Rasheen McDonald. Let me tell you something. And I recognize how people beat this athlete really, really bad. And you know, guys, sometimes, you know, just sometimes we just need to understand too that people are different in are unique. Let me use the word unique in different ways. All right. So just end the story. But big up to Rasheen. And I am not going to use the name that you guys used to call him. Big up to Rasheen McDonald. All right. Because I don't like the meaning that is associated with that term. So I don't use it. So we lift people up. All right. So big up to Rasheen. All right. So welcome. And Garmel is saying that you will never make that mistake again as long as he lives. All right, welcome, welcome. All right, if you're just tuning in, OJ, I see that you're just tuning in. Welcome, or perhaps you have been listening. All right, so TNT definitely locked in. Suzanne is saying I'm seeing 77 likes. All right, and Garmel is saying gold for Jamaica in the hurdles. Well, I think we could get, you know, Prince ran a faster time, but we could perhaps get a let's see with Mason, we could perhaps get gold and silver, you know, double double. All right, let's see what happens. Or at least two medals, gold and the bronze. Let's see what happens there. And everybody is locked on and listening from TNT. All right, so we need to see the numbers go. We need to get to 500 people. Help us get to 500 on the live or more. Surprise me with 1K then, no? Do this and surprise me. All right, let's see here as we go down. Suzanne is saying big bow. All right, all right. Didn't expect Patterson not to make it. All right, it is what it is. As I say, you know, if you don't show up and you underestimate the field, you have some people who are hungry. All right, and Ronnie is saying, make us proud, McDonald. And big up to Mr. McDonald Cizani. He accepted the title. Well, you know, I am not going to do that. So that's just me, all right? And Iko is saying, big up, big up. And I'm not sure if he accepted it, you know, because you have to understand the culture too. That sometimes for us to just go on, we just go on as if it does not bother us, all right? So we want to be, you know, kind and respectful and if it is something with a meaning that you understand brings a negative kind of vibe, then we don't need to do that. All right. So Ronnie is saying we'll have to support our athletes. All right, winning or losing, not everyone is going to be a champion, but the sacrifice they make is adorable. We love them all, definitely. And you're correct, Emmanuel, about what I was sharing there. Just add a little more context there. All right, so heat number our final heat here. All right, we have Matthew Otsu Smith, and I guess he barely made it into this one. Delano Kennedy, Kirani James, Bayapo, Caleb, Yuki, Vernon, and Muzala. All right, so we're thinking Matthew Otsu Smith, but how we saw him, in the heats, he wasn't looking good. So unless, he has something new to show us here, but perhaps it won't be him. Botswana is looking good, and perhaps Mozala, but Kennedy. We're rolling with Delano. All right, we're going to see even the small Q. All right, let's see. But Delano would have to give us like a PB, I believe, in this one. But let's see what happens. All right. We'll definitely see what happens in this one. Welcome to Voices. All right. If you're just tuning in, and so happy to have you guys here. And let's see. I see Garmel there, lactic acid. You have to win in his mind first. All right. Mind game. Sharma, Trinidad there. The Americans should be worried. All right, about the Jamaican. All right, so let's take a look at the screen here. All right, Spice Island, Kirani James there right now in the number one spot, and he would want to make it to the final for sure. Bayapo is there. Matthew Hudson Smith, all right, is right there as well. So let's see what happens as they get to that 300 meters mark. This one looks like it's going to be close. Kirani, Bayapo, Matthew Hudson Smith. All right, so let's see here what happens as they get to that 400 meters. Let's see, let's see, let's see. All right, the results should be coming in. Bayapo of Botswana, 44-21. And look who comes in. Yuki, 44.53. Muzala, 44.60. We'll have to wait to see if that time is good enough. So let me just give you a little idea here. So as you know, Kirani there was running hard, pretty much in the lead in the first few hundred meters in this one. And then, he continued, the athlete there, Bayapo, comes up or runs up very close and now surpasses Kirani. So Kirani started to fade once they got into the straight there, and it was the athlete there from Botswana, and then, all right, Yuki just ran right in. All right, and so again, you never know what is going to happen. So you just have to run your best race. You just have to run your best race. All right. So looking at the times here, 44:60, and that screen just went. All right. So let me just get from that dark screen. So hopefully that will come back up pretty quickly, just for us to get some reference here in the context of the times. And I believe we're good to go again. Welcome. You see, guys, we're trying to operate in it. So once one screen knock out, the other one just, come right in. We're trying. We have tried some things, and it's working. So we're happy about that. So in the context here, all right, of the heat. So we see 4460, 4482. If we go to heat one, 4463. All right, so 4460 is right in there. Heat number two, 4419 should go. So it should be, hold on, 4412. So Jareem Richards is going to be in as well as Patterson 4419. All right, so the two small cues are going to come from this heat, 4412 and 4419, because when we look at the final heat, 4460, okay, not good enough there. So yes, that was that. Let me just quickly check back in the chat here just to pick up on where I left off. So guys, I don't know. Come on, hit the like button, hit the subscription button as we continue to grow stronger together. We have seen some excitement, all right, and we're going to get closer right now to the 1500 meters for women. So that comes up, followed by the men's, all right, 110 hurdles. So now let's just jump over to the start list here. And let's take a look. So we'll see in this one, Halu, Sarah, Jessica, Dorcas, Claudia, Faith Kipiegan, Marta, Sarah, Sinclair, Nelly, Nikki, Salome, Nell, Gabriela. All right. So, Kenya, are you still here? Let me know if you're still here, all right? So let us know if you're still here. I know they're looking for a world record from Faith Kipiegan. So let me know if you're still here. Let me know if you're still here. All right, so let me see if I can find myself back in the chat there. And I think gaming, I'm still here, but you're at work. Get that? And Garmel is saying he accepted it. I guess you're talking about Rasheen there. Ronnie, come on, Delana. All right. Thanks for cheering Delana on there. And it all depends on in what sense, Garmel. But I hear you guys. You're correct with your choice of not you since you're not aware if no, it has negative connotations in a Jamaican context, for sure. So I don't use it. I'm a Jamaican and I don't use it. So yeah, it does. Virginia is saying Faith Kipiegan. Suzanne is saying we're doing great. Championship record loading. All right, so that's Faith. And definitely, all right. So yes, guys, come on in. Do we have some Kenyans here in the chat right now? Let me know, let me know, let me know, let me know. All right, let me know right now. Guys, we need about 20 likes to get to 100. Close the X and hit the like button. Hit the subscription button and come on in the chat. Do we have some Kenyans here with us? How about Jamaicans? Are you still here? Because the hurdles, they're coming up. Who is here in the chat? Roll call, roll call. Let me know who is here. And Ronnie is saying, I'm hoping Faith get the world record. All right, gets the world record. Welcome one, welcome all. Let us know who is here in the chat. Welcome one, welcome all. Let us just continue to grow stronger together. All right, as we continue to see these things unfold. Again, welcome, welcome, welcome. In a little bit, we will see the screen going. All right, we still have a couple of minutes to go. But again, welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, guys, so I'll be in the chat in a little bit. And we should see the screen going. There you go. So it's Faith Kipyegon, 200 meters. All right, at 400 meters, it's Faith Kipyegon, Jessica Hall, then Nelly. Let's see how the medals will be decided in this one. 500 meters, Faith, Jessica, Nelly. 600 meters, Faith, Jessica, Nelly. 'Welcome one, welcome all. As we get closer to that 500 mark on our live here, it's all about Faith Kipyegon, Jessica, Nelly. Faith doing faith things. Kenya, are you here? All right. Faith Kipyegon at 800 meters. Faith is still in the lead. And the Jamaicans are asking for the record for Faith. Faith. All right, so they know that Faith is here to get a record. So let's see what happens. 900, it's Faith, Jessica, and Nelly. 1,000, and it's Faith, Jessica, and Nelly. And we see Dorcas there as well. Let's see what happens. Record. Faith, 1,100. Nelly steps up. Jessica goes into the number 3 spot. So it's 1-2 Kenya. Kenya, where are you? All right, 1,200 meters. Jessica comes back in. Faith, Jessica, Nelly. 1,200. It's Faith, Jessica, Nelly. 1,300. It's Faith, Jessica, Nelly. And let me tell you, Faith is running. And let's see what will happen. 1,400. Faith, Jessica, Nelly. All right, so let's see. Less than 100 meters to go in this one. And let's see the results here. Faith Kipyegon for the win. Dorcas in second with a PB. Jessica in the number 3 spot. 1-2 for Kenya. All right, so 1-2 for Kenya there. All right, Nelly in the number 4 spot, and the remaining times are coming in there. Still a fantastic run from Faith Kipyegon. And let me tell you, Faith ran those last few meters. You know, she ran very hard, you know, to just starting to separate herself from the rest of the field. She knew that she was trying to get that record. She was running really hard. And so she came in for the win for sure. So congratulations to Faith Kipiegan, to Dorcas and to Jessica. It's 1-2 for Kenya. Kenya, where are you? Are you here? Guys, are you ready? Come on, man. We have over 400 and we don't even have 100 likes. Nothing can go so. What can go so? Hit the subscription button. Guess what now? People, tell me. Guess what is coming up next? Are you ready? Are you ready? Ooh. All right. When the roll is called up, all right, voices standing sure up. When the racer call up, all right, voices is right here. And Emmanuel is saying congratulations to our own. Welcome one, welcome all. It's about to be lit right now. Can I get some likes? Can I get some subscriptions? What are you waiting for? Hit the like button, hit the subscription button. No, 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 no. For a moment like this, they say some people wait a lifetime, but guess what? We just have about 9 more minutes or so to go, or less to go for this one. All right, so here we go. The 110 meters hurdles for men. This event comes up in a few minutes. So let's see. France, are you here? Spain, are you here? Jamaica. Let me know if you're here. Japan, are you tuned in? How about the USA? And Switzerland, are you here? So let's take a look at the lineup for this one. We have just, I believe, there from France, Enrique Lopez of España, Spain. Bienvenidos a todos. Tyler from the 876 Jamaica. Rashid out of Japan. Konnichiwa. All right, are there any Japanese here? Why should they be? They're right there in Tokyo, I suppose. But look now, we have Orlando Bennett straight out of the 876 Jamaica. Cardell from the USA. All right, Jason of Switzerland and Jacob of the USA. Are you ready? Are you ready? Come, you gotta be ready for this. All right, but you gotta let me know in the chat if you're ready. You gotta let me know with the like button if you're ready. You gotta let me know with the subscription button if you're ready. All right, come on, guys. Hit the like button, hit the subscription button, and let us just continue to grow stronger together. I see Mark in the chat saying Kenya to the world. Welcome. Eco is saying congratulations. Faith. Suzanne is saying Kenya, well done. I'm so proud of you guys. Agri is saying congrats. Wow, Kenya. Suzanne is saying big up 876. All right, we're getting closer and closer. Come on, I don't. Come on. All right, no, guys. Big and serious, no. I need you to give me your medal predictions. I'm going gold and perhaps a bronze for Jamaica, but the spirit, my mind is telling me that's the 1-2 for Jamaica. All right. So I'm going to go with that and have faith and just, you know, speak some life into that. 1-2 for Jamaica. What do you say in the chat there? 1-2 for Jamaica. Gold and silver for Jamaica. How about you? What are you saying in the chat there? Again, welcome one, welcome all. I am so happy to have you here with us. Tell me now. What are you saying in the chat? What are your predictions? Let me know right now. All right, so you gotta let me know right now. If you don't know by now, all right, so you gotta tell me what are your predictions in the chat. Welcome one, welcome all. We're so happy to have you guys here with us. Please remember to hit the like button, the share button, and of course, the subscription button. All right, so come on, guys, like. Let's get the likes up and running. All right, so Garmel, let me see, I'm missing some comments here. Oh my word, that's Agri Ronnie saying I'm hoping for 1-2 or 1-3. Just want this gold medal. Tech Gaming is saying, what did I miss? I don't know what time you left Tech Gaming. Perhaps the 1500 meters, the Kenya 1-2. Dahlia is saying, big up Jamaica, welcome. And Ronnie is saying, me too. Garmel is saying, I guess for the 1-2, what can what can go so? Yes, guys, we need 200 likes or more. Hit the like button. Gold and silver, Ronnie say. All right, Garmel is saying we need 200. 200 likes. Come on. Eco there with the Jamaican flag. Come on, guys. Let's get the likes up. And Dahlia is saying gold and silver. Agri is saying gold and bronze. All right, Eco is saying gold and silver. All right, and Garmel is asking you guys, like up the people, 200 likes or no commentary. Come on, guys, you have 2 minutes to do that. Just about 2 minutes to do that. Voices, we're so grateful for you. Thank you so much, Sizani. But show me son, I'm gonna love it now, man. Hit the like button, hit the subscription button. Easiest ways to support us, is by liking and subscribing. Or I am almost sure, right? You are not, and that's okay. If we're not getting any super chat, any super stickers, that's fine. Like and subscribe, now, man. Like and subscribe, because guess what? Those are free. All right, so come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. We can do it. Suzanne is saying 1-3. Carmel is saying Jamaica. All right. And you know what time it is? It's gonna be lit. So let me just drink my little water and get the voice up and ready. All right. I don't know if it's perhaps it's my screen. All right, maybe it's my screen. Think it's all good there. At one point, it just looked like it was raining, but maybe, yeah, I don't think it's raining. All right, so again, welcome one, welcome all. Betty, welcome Kenya to the world. 1-2 for Kenya in that 1500 meters for women. All right, and we want to say 1-2 for Jamaica right now. Jamaican record there. Garmel is saying. All right, come on, guys. Come on. Hit the like button, hit the subscription button, and let us just continue to grow stronger. You know what is so sad? We need like just 3 likes to get over 100, And we have people here can get us to 200. Hit the like button. That's a thumbs up button. Close the X on the right side of the chat there and you will see the thumbs up button. Even if you're on your TV watching or listening, you can definitely like, all right? Ask somebody to help you to like and subscribe. So, guys, we're getting down to this one, all right? It's going to be the 110-meter hurdles, all right, for men. Again, we have just there running from lane 2, Enrique. Lane 3, Tyler of Jamaica in 4, Rashid of Japan in 5, Orlando of Jamaica in 6, Cardell of the US in 7, Jason of Switzerland in 8, Jacob of the US in 9. Mindset is saying fingers crossed, hoping for the best. Definitely. We're going to believe with Bennett and we're going to trust with Tyler. All right. So we're going for it. We're going for it. Gold and silver, me say, So we believe with Bennett and we are trust with Tyler. All right. You get it? Believe with Bennett, trust with Tyler. Yes, guys, it's about to be lit. All right. And I am going to give you what you want to get in this context. So I am focusing now on the race. It's about to be lit. All right, welcome one, welcome all. If you have not yet hit the like button, what are you waiting for? Hit that like button and that subscription button now. Now is the time. Now is the moment. This is the moment you have all been waiting for. This is the time. If you haven't had your prediction in the chat, huh, you just have perhaps 2 seconds. 2 seconds. All right, 2 seconds. One, two. We're locked in. We're locked in with the predictions that we have. We're locked in. All right. I am not too sure what is going on there with Bennett and Tinch, but something is happened or something has happened there. And, some laughing. I don't know if they were just being playful there. But again, welcome one, welcome all. And this one is taking a little bit more than expected to get it off. All right, but again, welcome, welcome. All right, in a little bit, hopefully, we should see this one going. Again, welcome, welcome, welcome. We're here and waiting. All right, we're not waiting in vain because the results will come. What says you? All right, there in the chat, hit the like button, hit the subscription button, and let us just continue to grow stronger together. Welcome one, welcome all. We're so happy to have you guys here with us. Please remember to hit the like button, the share button, and of course the subscription button as we'll get this one going. All right, so welcome, welcome, welcome. So happy to have you guys here with us. All right, Garmel is saying Tyler. All right, we'll see what happens here for sure in this one. Welcome, welcome to Voices in Education. And I don't like when them have them wait so long, but we'll definitely see what happens for sure. All right, so we'll see. All right, we'll definitely see here. And some introductions are going now, so we'll get on with this race in a little bit. All right, so again, welcome one, welcome all. We're so happy to have you guys here with us. Please remember to hit the like button, the share button, and of course, the subscription button as we continue to grow stronger together. My eyes are fixed to one screen. I'll come back to the other because I don't want to miss out. And I want to see how best I can give you some excitement. But just understand, if you know, if it fades, then you know what's going on. But I'll try my best to um be objective as best as possible, but we're subjective. That's hard. We are Jamaicans and we have Jamaicans here. All right, but we'll see what happens. Tinge perhaps is expected to take this, but we'll see. It's not over until it's over. All right, and he will have to get over those hurdles. But we say 1, 2, we say I will not take it back. All right, all right. So let's see what happens, or at least 1, 3. But 1, 2 is obviously the preferred option. All right. Again, welcome one, welcome all. And this one, trust me, it take a while to start. All right, so let's see here. So we're about 4 minutes behind so far based on the schedule. And let's see if they're going to eventually call them to their marks. And we're waiting. So in a little bit, we'll have this one for sure going. All right, again, welcome one, welcome all. We're so happy to have you guys here with us. So they're now on their marks. And let us just see here what will happen in this one for sure. It's the moment that we have been waiting for. All right, and let's see here. Set. And off they go. All right, Tyler looks good. Orlando Bennett is going. Tinch is also coming. Tyler. All right, Bennett. All right, Cardell steps ahead. It's Cardell ahead of the two Jamaicans. I believe it's silver and bronze for the Jamaicans. All right, so it is Cardell who will take this one for the Americans. So let's just quickly get to some of the results here on screen. All right, so as you can see there, Cardell 12.99. All right, Orlando Bennett 13.08 with a PB. All right, you cannot ask for anything better than that. Tyler Mason equaling is PB 13.12. I don't think you can ask for anything better than that. It's silver and bronze for Team Jamaica. Still good. Still good. We're loud and proud with the black, green, and gold right now. Enrique, they're in the number 4 spot. Rashid in 5. Jacob in 6. Justin 7. And the Switzerland athlete there, the athlete from Switzerland, did not finish there, but it is 2-3 for Jamaica, silver and bronze. What say you guys? What say you? 1, 2, big up Jamaica. Big up Jamaica all the time, all the time. All right, so I'm just trying to check in here in the chat. Fingers croquet, mine said Talamis, and Garmel was saying Tinch is the favorite, indeed. Anne Marie, the Japanese, all right, was also a good athlete. And Cezanne saying Jamaica to the world, second and third. For sure, long waited, favored the American all the time. Okay, long wait, okay. Dahlia, all right, Jamaica, we're going to medal indeed, and it is up 876 there for from Mats Morgan, second and third. Big up to Jamaica for sure. Indeed, it was a fantastic run. And Suzanne said, I'm going crazy. All right. And that's a good crazy. Ronnie is saying, whoa, whoa, congrats. You did your very best. What else could we ask for? PB for both. Yeah, they did well, to equal or to get a PB. That was a brilliant run there and absolutely fantastic to see, two Jamaicans there obviously getting a medal, but Cardell there, favorite. And he did well to take that gold medal. So congratulations to the American as well. But big up, big up, big up to the Jamaicans. Congratulations to them. Very well done. Very, very well done. All right, so guys, if you're upping out, do not leave without hitting the like button, the share button, and the subscription button as we continue to grow stronger together. All right, your support is really appreciated. And if you have tuned in just as a silent supporter, we really appreciate you. I'm just trying to get to the timetable just to show you what is to come, all right, in the context of day 5. All right, so day 5, no morning session. So morning session, as I shared, which is like the 5 o'clock to about 9 o'clock that we would normally do. So we'll be back here, all right, for the evening session. And based on what I am seeing here, guys, We're going to be here at about 5:15 Jamaica time to get ready for the 200 meters. All right, so the 200 meters will begin, and we want to see, what will happen in those contexts. All right, we'll have some hurdles, and we'll end there with the 1500 meters final for men. So until then, guys, continue to be good, run your own race, blessings and love. And as shared earlier, we got to, just run to something else. So thank you so much. We're going to sign out for with some music. Please remember to hit the like button, the share button, and the subscription button. And importantly, tap the bell, turn on your post notifications. So select all so that you do not miss any updates. Blessings and love, everyone, and thank you so, so much for your support. We'll definitely see you in the next live.